Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Toby. I'm back at it again. It's been a minute since I posted a video, and I apologize to everyone. Thank you to the beautiful young lady who reached out to me on Instagram and reminded me that I've been absent. So I'm back. Now, what's been transpiring over the past month? Work's been crazy. Family, pray for my grandmother, everybody. She's a little sick. But overall, I thank God for still keeping me here. Now, the topic for today or for tonight, it's really simple for me. I was just thinking about women and how we need to do a better job of protecting our women. So, the reason why I think we need to do a better job of protecting our women, first of all, they're under attack. And I think most things that men do right now are for women. You know, we like to dress nicely. I go to the gym, because I like to keep myself up, but I do like to, look good. And I like to look good because I know my girl likes me to look good. So most of the things we do, they're for women, whether it's your girlfriend, your wife, your mother, you name it. Now, when you're doing things for a good, virtuous woman, the things that you're doing are going to be great. But when you're doing things for women who are torn down, scorned, just not really understanding of their purpose in life, then as men, our actions start to become tainted. So I believe women are ultimately like the way to go. They're the answer to our problems. They're the answer to problems in the world. If we start to value our women more, protect our women, they will continue to help us in so many different ways. Now, why did I actually have this topic? Well, first of all, I was speaking to my girlfriend the other day, and we had a really interesting talk, and it was just about purpose. And now, going further into this topic, I start to think about some recent events. The first event is Bodak Yellow. Now, what does Bodak Yellow have to do with protecting our women? I have a Facebook page, I have an Instagram, don't have a Snapchat, but I've seen a lot of things on social media by men, basically talking about how stupid the song is, about how ignorant the song is, how they're sick of it, how women need to stop praising this song. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, here you have a woman of color who has overcome so much in life, and she puts out this record, and I don't know the words verbatim, but it goes something: I don't dance now, I make money moves. She got a bag, fixed her teeth, she can pay her mama's rent now. I don't care how stupid you think that sounds. Just for the simple fact that this woman was able to level up, boss up, get a bag, as everybody says. Why are we as men bashing this catchy song? Whenever there's anything catchy from other cultures, I don't think we bash it as much. When we hear catchy songs from people who cross over into hip hop or R&B, we love it. Now, I'm not here to speak on race, even though it's all around us, but I don't think men were sick of Adele when she had her smash single. So why are we sick of Cardi B when she has a smash single, which just happens to be #1 in the country right now? So big ups to Cardi B. I don't really give a crap about the lyrics. I am more here for what she stands for. Now, we need to realize that one of the ways that we can free ourselves as people who are not on the same playing field as other races, we need to realize that financial freedom is one of the best ways to do this. And Cardi B is not only helping herself out, but she's helping other women by inspiring them, inspiring them to make more money and hopefully give back to the community. And hopefully by giving back to the community, you would then be investing in our kids, in our future. So congratulations, Cardi B. I know you're not going to see this, but this was just on my mind. And for any guy out there who continues to bash this song, I would say if you're gonna bash this song, bash every song that's catchy out there, because there are a lot of songs that we sing and there are a lot of fads that we partake in and we don't really care about it. But when it's a woman of our own color, like, we just find the pettiest things to complain about. So hey, ladies, continue to rock out to Cardi B, Bodak Yellow. I'm gonna even be singing that joint in the club or in my car. I don't be going to the club like that. Now, the second thing I wanted to talk about, your boy Kevin Hart. So, yes, he had a scandal. He cheated. Got caught on camera. You got to be careful out here. But I was seeing a lot in the community or on social media, and it was basically saying his wife got what she deserved. And I'm sitting here thinking, I don't think she signed up for that. No matter what the circumstances were, you still have a man who, on his own will, on his own 2 feet, cheated on his wife. Now, this woman is pregnant. She's carrying life into this earth. And I don't know how that feels, but I can only imagine that she would not want to bring a child into a rocky situation. So the fact that some people are saying, hey, she brought this on herself, she deserves it, oh, look what happens to the first wife, let's take her out the equation. All blame should really be put on Kevin Hart. And when I say protect our women, you got to protect our women, especially when they are carrying children, because I wish them the best, but you don't know how this could affect her and what she's going through right now. You know, this is a time where she's supposed to be just joyous and just expectant of this child that's going to come into their life. And now, not only does she have to deal with a man who was unfaithful to her and apologized, and I hope they stay together, but she also has to deal with people battering her, saying that, hey, this is your fault. That's crazy. How is it her fault for a man stepping out on her? That was the second thing that brought me to kind of talk on this subject of protecting our women. And last but not least, man, shout out to Jemele Hill. I believe her co-host, Michael Smith. Thank you for being an exemplary human being. And I think there are other hosts on ESPN that stood up for Jemele Hill. I think Michael is her direct co-host who refused to go on the air without her. That's what my sources are saying. I sound like an analyst. My sources say. But I pretty much saw something on the internet that said he refused to go on the air without her. And yeah, she made some comments about our political landscape, our chief in office, or whatever you want to call him. And no matter how you feel about those comments, I just don't think that warrants her job being taken away from her. So I am sitting here saying, Jemele Hill, I support you. I realize that it's not easy being a woman in media. And I do realize that you have to be careful what you say online, but this is something that she has a right to. Just as, Colin Kaepernick has the right to kneel during the anthem, or all the NFL players have the right to, she has the right to express her voice on Twitter, just like the president has the right to express her voice on Twitter. So, back to the reason of me making this post. Protect our women. I grew up with 3 women and a single mother, and my mother came up in a time where you don't leave your husband. But I salute my mother for stepping out of that toxic situation. And this isn't to bash my father. I thank my father for playing a part in my existence. But to my mother, I support you. I don't know what was going through your head. You had 5 kids, and you were in a situation that was far from what you signed up for. And it gets me emotional when I start to talk about this, because even today I know people, older people in my culture, who would say, well, as a woman, you don't leave your husband for any reason. And I just want to salute my mother and all strong women out there who, for the sake of their children, don't put up with some of the things that we can do in a relationship that really abuse and disrespect the children and the woman in our lives. So I'm going to sign off and just say, protect our woman. It's important. I'm going to continue to protect our woman. I'm going to continue to fight for our woman. And I'm going to continue to be an exemplary brother, friend, boyfriend, soon to be husband, by God's grace. You know, be planning. All right. Peace. Love you all.